Hey leaders, thank you for leading this Sunday, December 28th. Yes, December 28th. We're in the fourth week of our four-part series going over Live Your Life, the last portion of our Matthew 10:39 series for this year. So this week we are actually talking about Solomon and how Solomon started out with such great promise. He is invited by God to ask for something, and he asks for wisdom, and God is so proud of him and pleased with his request that God gives him beyond that if he will obey him, if he will follow God's ways. And we'll look at Solomon and go a little bit later, Solomon didn't do so great at this. He started listening to people who weren't God followers, and he got further and further from the truth. And so we'll teach this via a little bit of reader's theater with the kids, and then and the older kids, they'll split into groups to have a conversation with some case studies. And the younger kids will just do the reader theater, or I'll read it portion, and then talk through the questions. So our activities are related to following Jesus's instructions, staying on that line, wherever that line is leading. So our physical one will be dizzy bat, the one where they put their forehead down, spin around, and some different versions of that. And the younger, or not younger kids, the creative is going to be line dancing, and will be the conversation of, in both of these, dizzy bat and in line dancing, you had a direction to get, you had something that made it difficult. You didn't know the dance, you did know the dance, people around you, whatever. How difficult was it to do the task at hand? How difficult was it to go from point A to point B the right way? How difficult was it to do this dance you either already knew, but the others didn't, or you didn't know, or and to do it the way it was taught, to do the way it was assigned, the way that you're supposed to, right? And just have this conversation regarding, this is like following Jesus. Sometimes it requires a lot of focus. There's other things that are going to happen, and we've got to stay right with him in order to follow his instructions and follow his way. So in the lesson plan, I'll try to send them on here too if I'm doing really good. There are links to some instructional videos for a couple of different dances that I believe are all clean and should be good. And you can play those. We'll have a TV setup kind of thing for you to use, or if you have a better method, that's great. We just need to make sure the songs are appropriate. So thank you for leading. It should be a pretty fun week. Look forward to seeing you.